Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Mike. What day is it, Mike?
It's hump day.
Woo woo. Welcome, everybody, to Trouble Wednesday. I am the host today, but we are not doing a Sprints and Shoptalk because I have a deadline tomorrow. And so we're going to be doing a miniature Wallis workday, 45-minute sprints, starting at the 15-minute mark with 15-minute breaks. So we've got 13 minutes to make trouble. So first of all, Katie, how are you doing?
Doing okay. I'm a little bit tired. I went to bed pretty late last night, but I meant to sleep in this morning. However, Bear came into my room at 6 a.m. And I couldn't get back to sleep. So, but it's fine. We're filming a video today. We're going to be good.
I'm sorry that you had an interrupted sleep cycle. Devesha, off camera, how's life going?
It's going okay. I have been struggling with my allergies a little bit. So I think that's why I've been like sleeping later and like waking groggier. But besides that, fine. I've been trying to replace my morning scrolling with morning reading.
Oh, I love that.
Ooh,
That is
what are you reading?
Not going too bad.
Okay. And I'm doing well, as some people in the chat are commenting. It is Purge Day.
Purge Day.
And I'm wondering if we should just get it over with right at the start. So
We should.
for whoever is here and does not know, every so often, sort of just whenever we feel like it, but it kind of comes out to like once or twice a year, we decide to do a purge of the Discord. Basically, it's this thing that Discord lets you do where you can just click a button and it basically will remove from the Discord anybody who hasn't gone into the Discord over a certain period of time. And so don't panic if you're a lurker and you go into the Discord but you never comment, because you will not be removed. As long as you go into the Discord, you're fine. It's just for people who have joined the Discord and then literally never go into it. So with that being said, we're gonna get to the purge, but first I'm gonna say hello to Mars and to Malin and to Kiko and to Anna and to the birthday lady Lisa Slasler. Lisa.
Happy birthday! Feliz cumpleaños!
I would sing you a little tune, but my voice is, I've got morning voice, so it's not.
Yeah. Although it's kind of sexy, so maybe people
We
be
do
good.
the thing that they do at like Chili's, where it's like happy birthday from all of us to you. We wish it was our birthday so we could party too. Woo! There you go, Lisa. Kika says today, I'm a woman with a mission. I'm in a writhing rage and will write 10K today. I die on that hill. Luckily, I can use my word vomit from January, but I need to write these chapters for the fanfic. Okay. Well, hopefully then you are entering into a situation. We will Jodie Foster that situation for you today with our 45-minute sprints, 15-minute breaks. Because I feel like on a 10K day, 45-minute sprints are like a necessity for me. I can't do anything shorter than that. And I can't do anything longer than that. So Lisa's taking the day off. Now, Lisa, did you just happen to have the day off, or are you taking the day off for your birthday? Because I'm a personal believer in taking the day off on a birthday. Like, take the kids out of school. That's what I always wanted my parents to do. When it was my birthday, I wanted to not have to go to school, even though I was like such a bookworm. But it always felt like such a ripoff to have to go, to class on my birthday. Like, hello, is this not meant to be the best day of the year? Anyway, there's a bunch of Sam and Essex fan art, because how could Matt give that to us and not expect all of the fan art? Okay, so I'm gonna be so for real. I am behind on Critical Role again. So if Essex has shown up in campaign 3, that's exciting, but I am unaware of it. Everybody's saying happy birthday to Lisa. Lindsay, hello, welcome.
Hi.
Good morning.
And yes, It is Purge Day. Lisa, happy birthday. Wallis, you act like you don't always cause trouble regardless. Name one time I have ever caused trouble. It's
Ghost Wallis.
Ghost Wallis is a blessing. She is not trouble. She is a blessing. And she's a rarity these days.
She was
trouble.
a mob against Ghost Wallis.
Yeah,
Streamers
well,
against Ghost Wallis.
mob mentality is never correct. Mars says, I have to get started on these Xcode edits. I'm very scared, but I know once I actually get into them, I'll be fine. Yes. You know what? If you have a trusted friend who will read aloud the first little bit to you, that's been very helpful for me as I've been going through my many rounds of edits. So birthday purge. Excellent, Mal. Lisa, every time Mal says like, I can't declutter my room anymore and I won't declutter my liquor. Say, what else can I declutter the Discord?
Oh, that's funny.
Yes, as long as you look at it, it counts. Slay,
Yes.
Swerve, birthday. Cage is here.
Slurp.
Hi, welcome. It's Lisa's Slurth Day. Yeah. Ooh, I don't know how I feel about that. How long are we streaming today? I think it'll be I think it'll just be a classic stream, 3 hours. So we'll do about 3 sprints. Yeah. Lisa says no, she gets the day off if she requests it as a perk. So I took the day off. I love that. Oh, I love that we have that too, but they hate that I take mine off because it's during the busy season. Well, that's a them problem. When I put yoga with Adrienne on it, I'm sorry, I believe that Adrienne was making trouble that day. I was just trying to get everybody to a stretch routine to keep their bodies healthy, and Adrienne was like, "No, stream deleted." Anyway, okay, got it. As public, at least Ava, as a public figure, you caused trouble by just saying you caused no trouble. You know what? Although I can't fight you anymore because I did say once I was officially a published author, I wouldn't fight you on the public figure allegations. So
I mean, you're not yet officially.
Exactly. On October 8th, Ava, you win the argument. But until then, I would say unicorns in the chat was at least a little mischievous. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, okay, are we ready to do the purge?
I think we are. Oh my God. There's so many people that don't have author designations.
Yeah, that's the other thing about the purge is that
that's on you, Katie.
I'm doing it right now. I've been doing it. I'm working. Okay. Forgot.
That's okay. No worries. So Katie, are you going to do the honors as the owner of our Discord?
I can, unless you would like to do it as the declutter, the official declutterer.
As the purger?
Yeah.
No,
I hate that.
No, I'm good to have you go ahead and do it. Just as a reminder for everybody else. So I love everything that's been happening in the chat about the purge. That is making me laugh. Just to remind everybody, I did a count yesterday, and unless we gained some people, which I don't think we did, we have 240 members of the Discord. And so the purge is going to tell us the purge is going to tell us how many people we've lost. RIP, the cannons go off. And yeah, so if for some reason you're at this stream, but you have never, oh wait, am I supposed to show this to you? Show that screen. Did you want that shown?
I was just waiting until we were officially ready so we could do it together.
Got it. I just wasn't sure what you were showing, if it was private or not, but that doesn't make sense. Why would you share your screen if it's private? Anyway, in case you
have done that before.
That's a good point. That's a good point. In case you come to these streams and you're part of the Discord, but you haven't been inside the Discord in over a month, just real quick, in the next 1 minute, in the next 30 seconds, go into the Discord. Because yeah, if you want to stay in the Discord, or here's the reality of it too. You can just get yourself kicked out and then you can rejoin. Like, it's that simple.
Well, here's the thing. I have in fact gotten rid of all of the old Discord join links from, because there was quite a few. There's a way on Discord you can look at all the ones that you have. I have deactivated them all. So you would have to lurk yourself and ask for it.
It's true. Oh my God, the way I'm so honored by this. Like,
Oh, I thought it said it was the only one she did have muted. I was like, excuse me?
And yeah, that's so nice. I love that we have this little community. And that's one of the reasons why Katie has removed all the links, is because we're doing that classic internet thing where we were super like, yay, lots of friends. And then we were like, oh, wait, but we like these specific friends now. And so we're like, we don't want the community to be infiltrated by, people looking to start a reading group with some people with
1,000 followers.
Yeah. Even though that was a very fun day in the cafe. Yeah, we've been talking about maybe trying to maintain the size. So,
yeah. So
anyway.
we're trying to be a little judicious with the people that are on here. Anyway,
yeah.
Okay.
So I feel like we've given people enough time, and we got 2 minutes until the sprint starts. So I feel like it's time to go. So do we do it's called the prune? My bad.
Yeah. We always call it the purge, but it is technically prune.
Yeah. Wait. Okay. So can you say what the stipulations are? Because sometimes just click prune and maybe it'll tell you what you're pruning.
There we go.
So here's the question: how severe of a prune do we do? Because I don't think we've ever done a 7 days prune. Wait, no, you should include everybody. It should be everybody, not just authors. Because if our archivists have not been
Paris, not the micro prints.
I know I've been in there.
Can you just do it to include everybody? Why do you have to do this?
I don't know. I can't. There's not like I'm just our party most of the way here. Okay.
Okay.
I'll include Sprinto too.
Oh wow, that would be so sad. Okay, let's do more than 30 days because I'm not brave enough to do a 7 days. I feel like
43 members get kicked.
Oh, I think Malin was the closest then. All right. We've got less than a minute left before we need to start sprinting. So go for it. No ceremony. Just prune. Purge.
Pruned. That's all it was. Yeah, that's
we made a sound for that. So after you click the prune button, there's some climactic visual.
Yeah. Oh,
it should be like
put it on
I should do like
Katie.
a purge. I should do a purge meme.
All right, everybody, is everybody ready? There is a very specific timer that the Hex Hourglass has uploaded that I will never ever not use from now on.
It's the Hedwig one?
Yeah, excuse me, I feel like she put this up just for me. Anyway, it's time to start sprinting. Happy Purge Day, happy Sprint Day. Woo! Very loud once again, jawed. Just, I feel like the hedge witch should have had something a little more pretty, but it's okay. Katie, are you okay? You look so distressed.
Hi. I can't hear you. Is it me?
Can other people hear me? Is it me, Jesus? Hello? Hello? Okay, Stieg said it. Stieg said he could hear me, and Mala says that she can hear me. So, Katie, I'm gonna assume you need to do something. Anyway, everybody, how is that sprint? Post purge, how are people feeling? Are we feeling lighter? Are we feeling decluttered? I don't know. Anyway, good morning, Jonas. Hello, Stieg. How are you, buddy? Jessica says, my computer has decided to not like my Scrivener. I'm sorry to hear that. Anna can hear me. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
Oh, slay. Good.
It was me. It was me.
Oh, it was you. Okay. Ava says, I was on a business call the entire time, but it was also with my daughter, so it's fine. Now I must go play BBL. Bye.
Bye.
Have fun playing. Riveting content. Thank you. Thank you.
Yep.
I'm just staring
Come
into
to
the face.
come through these streams for.
This is a Katie problem. Yeah. I updated the Bujo, and now I'm trying to figure out a spreadsheet problem. Mar says, I got my document open to get started on edits, but I did just catch up on YouTube while tidying up my office space. That sprint. Kia says, I'm at 3627. Amazing. Cage says, you have no idea how much I need accountability right now. I tore the carpet out, and now I'm scratching the foam of the floor, and I hate it. Oh my gosh. I am so sorry, but today is not accountability. I mean, I will hold you accountable personally, Cage, to keep working on this DIY project or whatever. And just for reference, for anybody who showed up, for the 2 people who showed up while that last we are doing 45-minute sprints starting at the 15-minute mark of every hour. Stieg says that he called me beep me clout chasers. Oh, is there yeah, give me a second, buddy. Hold on. Also, though, maybe because you're on your phone, you don't have access. Sorry. Give me a second. Steve is potentially going to join the stream. Time's running out. Don't tell me time's running out. I'm so scared. Okay, anyway, Steve, I've sent you the link. That sprint went well. I am currently doing proof pass. I've decided I'm going to make a whole video about this, about the schedule, not about proof pages, but specifically all the rounds of edits that have occurred for me in my publishing process, because I've been fascinated by them. But yes, I have been sent a PDF of A Dark and Secret Magic. She is typeset now. She has all the little flourishes. She looks like a book, which is crazy. And I am proofreading it. So this is different from copy edits because I am not allowed to make any cosmetic changes to the story. I'm not allowed to insert a new scene or any sentences, I'm not, as far as I know, I'm not even allowed to be like, oh, I like this word better than this word, change it. I'm only allowed to make changes that are critical to the continuity of the story, or if there is just a grammar error or something like that. And anyway, these are due tomorrow. I'm making great progress. I am not, I legitimately, I wanted to be finished with them yesterday, but that just didn't happen. But I'm definitely going to finish them today. So I got through.
You're also doing them backwards, right?
Yes, that's the other big thing, is that I am doing them backwards because I felt like that was going to help me. I'm reading the book. I started with the last chapter, read that, then etc. I'm reading it backwards. Hi.
Hello.
How
Oh my
are you?
gosh, the walking man.
The walking man. Does he ever get to the door? Stay tuned. I don't know if that's an American joke, but
I don't know it.
I don't know it either, but I loved it.
Yeah. Stieg, Mr. Worldwide.
Yes.
Mr. Very locally English, but I'll take it. Yeah, this is my gift to you, Lisa. Happy birthday.
Happy Slurp Day.
How are you doing? Are you done with your walk today?
Yep, I'm done with today's kilometers. I've arrived at the accommodations.
How are your feet?
Still attached, but blister free. I feel like, I don't know. Do I have hobbit feet? I don't know.
Nicely done.
Maybe.
I mean, we're 6 days in and there's not a single blister on my feet. But
That is amazing, actually. It's crazy. It's already been 6 days.
Yeah, it feels like it's been 5 minutes.
I know it really has. So you have 2 more walking days left, or is tomorrow your last walking day?
Nope, 2 more days. So
2
I finish on
days.
Friday and then I go home at the weekend.
And how are you feeling at this point in the journey? Like, do you want to keep walking? Are you like kind of done? Like, what's the vibe? Have you been journaling?
I have been journaling. I mean, I'm kind of over it, but not in like over it sense. It's just like I wish I could just do something else than walking now because that's all I do.
How are the audiobooks that you picked?
Literally listen to 2 hours and then not a single, a single thing. Also, no music. I just listen to the wind in my ears.
That's lovely.
Oh,
Yeah,
beautiful.
it's like a white noise that I never knew I needed, but I love wind.
Yeah.
So
And what was I going to ask? Oh, how is the like historical element? Like, are you going to the museums and stuff and
Love it. I'm going to some museums, not all of them, like the ones that are at the end of a big day. Like there was one at the end of a 30-kilometer day and I was like, I'm not trudging around. This is some damn rocks. I'm going to bed. But then definitely the museums along the way I visited and they're lovely. And it's just, I've learned so much that I didn't know about the people.
And are you just keeping to yourself, or are you meeting people on the trail?
I'm meeting some people I don't know if this is just a now thing, but there's a lot of pensioners walking or like near pension age. So that's the kind of vibe.
Yeah.
And the ones who are not pensioners are just jogging. And I'm like, why are you jogging?
That's fair.
Yeah, I met some.
Would you like to share with the class your specific location, or do you want to keep that private? Oh, you are muted for some reason.
If Sleaza want to fly to the middle of nowhere and on the live me on her time and budget, she's welcome. I'm in bumfuck nowhere, England, walking the Hadrian Wall walk.
Yeah. So there's Hadrian's Wall was built by a Roman emperor back in the day. Hadrian, yes, to separate basically Roman England from. I'm hearing an echo of myself, so I apologize. But Roman England from the wild lands of Scotland, and it's what I think inspired George R. R. Martin to write The Wall in Game of Thrones. And anyway, it's like 80 kilometers. You cross the narrowest part of the British island, and you like walk.
80? It's 135, babes.
80 miles. That's what I meant. Sorry, not.
Oh, okay.
And I did it in 2017, and Stieg is now doing it now, and
2024.
hopefully isn't regretting it.
Not regretting it. I just like really went from 0 to 100 in terms of like, let's go from not hiking at all to walking for 8 days.
Yeah.
But it's been grand.
It's gonna be interesting to see how you feel like after all of it. Like if you'll keep walking or if you'll like reflect on it at all. It's just trips like this are always so interesting in terms of.
As we all know, Wallis, I get a hobby and I check it.
That's true.
We want to take another walk that is longer in a country that is south of England. that both me and Wallis have done once.
And are thinking about doing it again, 2026. Anybody? Troublemakers take Spain.
Has Grape signed up for this?
You know what? She said that she would do a section, that she might do the
Mhm.
last 2 weeks or something like that. So
Because I don't think
I did say that.
I don't think I'm dedicated enough to walk through Spain. That's just not who I am as a boilie.
mhm.
Even
Also,
with
I don't think I
us,
could get
would that
that.
be fun?
I don't think I could get the time off from work.
That's
Also,
fair.
That makes sense. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
fair.
different.
But yeah, I'll do 2 weeks of it.
What I'm interested to see is like how you feel on the last day, if you have that same sense of high that I felt on the last day walking the Camino. Because like no matter how long you've walked, it's the last day. And I think that there is something powerful in accomplishing something so big and being on the final day. So I'm excited to check in with you on Friday and see how you feel.
I'll let you know, Wallis. I'll save you a spot in my diary.
Thank you. I'm excited. What are your plans for the rest of the evening? Are you going to go to a pub and get some bangers and mash?
That sounds like an orgy, first of all. But there is like a guest lounge for stayers at this place. So I'm going to hang out there and eat my girl dinner or boy dinner.
Which is?
An egg and mayo sandwich, a pack of crisps, and a tiny, tiny thing of sushi.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I went by Co-op earlier. One thing I've learned about England is, first of all, it's very dirty. Second of all, there's always a Co-op no matter where you are.
It's very dirty?
Like the houses are kind of run down, like in the villages, and it's just like
They're old.
historical, maybe, not dirty.
Yeah, because I was gonna say like, yeah, okay, some things could use a good power wash, but like that's like, I mean, I guess that's true. That is like dirt. True, it's true dirt. But like when I envision dirt, I envision like trash, and I was like, wow,
No, not that sort of dirty.
Dirty?
It's just like
Okay.
ancient dirty, as opposed to, for example, Dublin, which I've been in, which had like trash along the streets. Like that was trash dirty. That like it smelled like piss. Like London, it smells like piss.
Mm.
So yeah, but it's not that dirty. But like every tiny English village has a Co-op, and Co-op owns a lot of land. Like I don't know, it feels like Co-op is an institution in England. Yeah, and that's one of the things I've learned.
Well, I'm glad you were able to join us. Any other thoughts from the wall?
No thoughts from the wall yet. I'm gonna do some laundry in the sink and then have my boy dinner.
Well, some people are congratulating you, saying how wonderful your trip sounds. Lisa asks, why are you walking so much, bestie?
I'm running away from myself, Lisa, but the problem is he's always on my back.
Wherever
Oh,
you
how far you go? Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, Mar says that sounds so fun. Perhaps I convinced Jacob that's something we could do. It's Hadrian's Wall is fun, and it's
It's like really do. Like I went in literally. I mean, obviously I've hiked because I'm Norwegian, so you know it's in my blood. But I'm not a very active boilie back home.
Mm-hmm.
So I went from not a 0. I went from a 2 to a 10,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm perfectly fine. So
But
like
the thing
obviously
is
you're.
that, like, and this is true for a lot of walks and stuff, but like you went from a 10 in terms of like time commitment, but other than the crag days, I don't think Hadrian's Wall is very like physically demanding.
And I also don't think the crag days are particularly demanding if you like are at a reasonably fit stage. In your
Right.
life.
I will say though, if you're scared of heights, they are spiritually demanding because
It could be emotionally demanding. I can see that.
I remember I had a panic attack on the crag day, and my dad thought I was like just really out of shape, and he was like you can take a taxi with your mom and your sister, like and then there were some comments about you should have trained harder, and I was like, screw you, I'm just trying to not like fall off this mountain. I'm just so scared right now. But yeah.
Can I just say that before we get into another, like I've had 0 rain. I just feel so blessed.
Oh, that is nice.
0 rain,
knock on some
0
wood.
thunder. There's been some wind, obviously, but like I gotten some wind burns for sure, but no rain, and I'm just like,
Knock on
no
wood.
matter who I talk to, everyone is like, "Oh yeah, we had so much rain." I'm like, "Where is this?" Yeah, but that's
Also,
one thing. Yeah.
Gays arrived. Lisa says, wish I was fit enough to pull that off. Cage says Spain sounds too hot. You're in northern Spain, which it's actually great weather, but if you
It's not hot
depending
at
on
all.
time of year. Lisa says, oh my God, Grace and Grayson are both here for my birthday. What a treat. Lisa, just so honored that you are spending this time with us.
The court has assembled for you and you only, Lisa.
It is so true. A month of hiking sounds like too much. It took me 6 weeks, so a month and a half to do the Camino, and I would not do it any faster. In fact, I really think I would do the next time I'd do it in like 7 weeks. I think if I could just slow down just a little bit. Anyway, maybe Charlie's like, did you mean shabby? I understand why you're walking so much. I need to convince hubby to do this with me. Jacob is very outdoorsy. I'd be the issue. Well, the nice thing about Hadrian's Wall, super easy to just hop in a cab and go to your next little B&B.
And also, like, if you're just looking for a bit of the historical and like the crag, like the special parts, you can just do 2 days, and that like pretty much has summed up most of the spectacular stuff. And the rest of it is like you're walking along fields and roads, and I'm glad that I did the entire thing. But and like if you're just looking for a little bit of a hike, then I'd suggest like the 2 crag days, for example.
Yeah, the crag days are beautiful. Grayson, before we start into this little bit, I'm just going to let you know the Camino is as expensive. Oh, someone's calling me. I'm going to decline because she's streaming. The Camino is as expensive as you allow it to be. It's set up to be affordable because it's a religious pilgrimage, but you don't have to be religious to walk it. And so the church has a lot of beds available for fairly cheap. However, a lot of people walk Camino, so a lot of people are going for those beds. You can do private rooms. That's how I did the Camino. And also the Spain Trail is going to be expensive just because of time, right? Like if you do 1 week, you could do it for very cheaply. But if you do the entire trail, even if you're only spending, like €12 a day, you gotta multiply that by 40 days. So just it can range.
Mine, just to give you an exact figure, mine without the tuition fees, because I went with this study abroad, mine was about $2,000, and that's in total, like accommodation, flight, also going to Rome and doing Italy things as well. So like that was like my entire trip was about $2,000. So that's
Whereas
roughly...
mine was about, if I'm taking away, like I had a specific amount of money that I wanted to like give away in donation. So if I'm not accounting for that, mine was about 6,000.
There you go.
So
that's the range. And I was very hostel girly.
And
I was doing the hostels.
I was doing private rooms the whole way.
So you have the
it's the same with Hadrian. There's definitely cheaper ways to do it than I'm doing it, but I don't think I would do it. Like I could never be like a barn bed boilie. Not for me.
Yeah. Well, I think, for me, there were a lot of people on the Camino that when on the start, they were like, oh, you're missing out on the albergue experience. And like, I kind of took that to heart a little bit, but I had chosen to do private rooms for safety. Not that the Camino is like super dangerous, but because it's really not. But by the like halfway point, I realized like I had the ability to do private rooms, which meant I wasn't taking a bed from a pilgrim who didn't have the ability to do private rooms. And so that kind of made me feel very resolved in that decision of like, I should let those cheap beds be available for the people who are doing the Camino on a lower budget. Yeah.
I said I left the farm and you can't make me go back. I'm never doing.
It's true.
Yeah.
All right. Our people, we're going to just do a 40-minute sprint now to keep this on track.
Sorry.
No, you're fine, Steve. I'm glad that we got to do a check-in with you. I'm assuming you're not going to join us for the sprint. You said you're going to go eat your dinner?
Yeah, I'm going to do some laundry, so that takes about half an hour or so.
All right. Well, enjoy that. Maybe play some music while you do your laundry. That's what I did when I walked in Spain. Well, actually, I sang to myself, and that was always really peaceful. All right. Love you,
the new Sabrina Carpenter song.
Always. Have a great final 2 days on the wall, and we'll see you on the other side.
Peace.
Bye.
Bye, great.
Bye. It's time to jump into a sprint. Happy sprinting, everyone. Sorry, that took me a second to return. Excusez-moi. I
That's
am
your normal voice still.
I know, really, the frog in the throat just won't leave. I am now sub 100 pages, so that's exciting.
Ooh.
That's fun.
Very exciting.
Slay.
Devesha, how are you? I feel like you were kind of not present during that last break.
Yeah, during the sprint, I went upstairs to make something to eat, but my kitchen clock is 5 minutes slow. So by the time I came back, you guys were already chatting, and then Steve came back. And y'all chatting about steak. So like, let me just eat my breakfast, and then it was time for a sprint. So
Fair.
Fair enough. Katie, how'd you do?
I did good. I had another second breakfast because my mom went out to breakfast with a family friend and she brought me breakfast. So I finished that, and then I'm now writing. It says I've written 540 words, but there's like absolutely no fucking way. I don't know why.
Believe it, babe.
I literally wrote for like 10 minutes.
Well, believe it. I just believe it. You know?
insane.
It doesn't make any sense, but I guess I wrote 540 words, question mark.
Yeah. And like I said, I got sub 100 pages. Definitely going to finish the proofread today. But also checked my email, and I can now officially announce, and I will announce. I'll try my best to make actual official social media announcements. But my Dark and Secret Magic is going to be in a book box for October. And they are going to be doing a special edition. And so I'm supposed to come up with ideas for the sprayed edges and stuff like that and send them any of my thoughts or ideas. Yeah, I'm really excited. And
Mars, here's your chance to get what you want. What was it again?
my editor did say that I could share it on social media. So it's all good.
Nice.
But yeah, it said they have a certain amount that they are planning on ordering from my publisher, but if the number of pre-orders for the book box is higher, then they'll end up ordering more books. So if you want a special edition of A Dark and Secret Magic, I have no idea what it's going to look like yet, so maybe hold off until we see the official design. But yeah, I'm really, really excited. This made me laugh. I already pre-ordered, so now I gotta order a box too. Yeah, I don't know. It feels very anti-business of me to say cancel your pre-order and then order the box. Don't do that.
No,
Don't do that.
Order both.
But also that's so expensive.
Order both. It's a
one as a
requirement.
gift. Give the regular pre-order one as a gift to somebody, and then keep the special one for yourself.
There you go.
That's what I'm planning to do.
Yeah, Ava is asking if there's a link yet. So the book box is Unplugged Books, but they haven't created a link for this order yet. October is kind of soon. Oh my gosh, Ava, the way that is stressing me out. I keep telling myself the opposite. I keep being like, it's okay that I haven't gotten everything figured out yet because October is so far away. But no, literally, I need to be so on top of it at this point. It's crazy. I mean, it's June 12th. I'm pretty sure the book we're going to official print in a couple weeks. So, yes, Grayson, it is for October. Yes, I know. I know.
Full circle.
So excited. I am so excited. My idea was the cover under the dust jacket or on a reversible dust jacket saying this book is for October. I love that. Wait, gonna need to reorder. I expect compensation by
Okay, then never mind.
I know. My thing is that I love stuff like that, but also I don't want my publisher to think I'm being petty. They changed the title, and I respect that, and I don't want them to think that I'm constantly trying to undermine those efforts. So yeah, I do think I did clear it with them. I was like, is it okay if I still use the this book is for October slogan in my marketing? And they were like, oh yeah, absolutely. But of course, what marketing? Where's this supposed marketing that she's doing? Because
I feel like while you don't have all the time in the world, you do have some time because we're still in summer. Like no one's really checking for fall aesthetic right now.
Yeah, I do think though that July is when I really need to ramp it up, because I feel like July is when in the past I've started getting into the like mood for Halloween. Like I could be convinced to be a Halloweeny girl. So I really need to capitalize on that, especially with the summer scare readathon and everything going on. I want to capitalize on that. Minix says, I've never ordered such a box, but they do deliver to Switzerland. If they deliver to Switzerland, I absolutely will. I think they might, because I noticed on one of their boxes, they were like, just FYI, this book is especially heavy. And so that could affect international shipping. So I do think they might ship internationally. Cage says, I haven't gotten up on the floor yet. I'm holding you accountable. You've got this.
You got this.
Thank you.
Also, I'm going to shame you. I'm going to shame you, Kagehime, if you give up on that floor, trust I'll shame.
Mm-hmm. Ava, we don't know what you're talking about. It's
a great question. I'll have to take it up with my agent.
And also maybe your
Ed Sheeran.
Is it available in the UK? These are all things I literally just found out about this last night, and then I messaged my editor and I was like, am I allowed to tell people? And she was like, yes. So I don't know the details. She did message me to say that because I also said, like, is there anything that this book company wants from me? Is there anything I should do? And she was like, oh, I don't know. Let me check. And then it did say that they would like a Word document of ideas that I have. So yeah. One thing that I find very interesting is, so this company used to do book like boxes where it was like filled with stuff, and now it's just that they like release special edition books. But it kind of looks like every so often they will also release an additional item or two, and often it's a candle. And I'm like, the way I would love the candles for like my character aesthetics, because my main character is the main male character is often described as smelling like cinnamon and rain. And I would love to know what that means, because I wrote it, but I don't know what that means. So I'm like, please someone make a candle.
Like a wet piece of French toast.
Rude. No, you know what I think it smells like? I think it smells like cinnamon and wet leaves, and also wet like cobblestones, like that's what I think it smells like. It's not undermining. It's a cute little Easter egg. That's true.
Sure.
July is basically tomorrow. August is fall for the real fall lovers. It doesn't matter that it's 108 degrees outside. Yeah. There's orange leaves somewhere. I mean, yes. Wallis, I have to pre-order now. Joke. Just let us know. Also, hurry up. Wallis. I know, guys. I need to outsource my content creation. I know what I need to do is discipline. I need to just like have. There's so much happening in my life, like with travel and family weddings and my actual job, and then also the writing and also content creation, that I do think it's content creation that always gets put off to the side. But because that's
I'm just going to take over your content creation. Like, just give me the password to your Instagram.
I know.
Do it.
But the thing that I think what it is that it's this habit, right? In that in the past, whenever I've gotten overwhelmed, it's always been content creation that I always drop, because even though I love it as a hobby, I'm like, well, but it's like low priority at the end of the day. But I need to retrain my brain, because that's not true anymore. Now it's like an active part of my author brand and like, marketing and building an audience and stuff. So I need to retrain my brain, but also I just don't know what else is going to give. Cause like I feel like content creation was always the thing that I could remove from my life to make room for other things. And now if I'm not going to get rid of content creation, what do I get rid of? Because I feel like everything else is kind of critical. So I don't know.
I feel like you can not get rid of anything, but just minimize the time spent on other things. Like if you set aside a 6-hour block for writing stuff, maybe take 2 of those 6 hours to do your content creation stuff,
Yeah.
It's all kind of bundled together.
Speaking of bundles, I love this idea. Also, speaking of bundles, Marta isn't here and Gigi isn't here, but I've commissioned both of them to make me pieces of art that I'm going to turn into like stickers and enamel pins and magnets and stuff like that. I'm very excited. Marta has already sent me the sketch, the preliminary sketch for one of the pieces, and
It looks so good.
I
Looks so
cannot
good.
wait to have the physical item.
Can confirm. Looks so good.
I love Jessica coming in here with this like olfactory, like, so petrichor with a sort of spice. What is petrichor? I don't know
That's
that.
the smell of the
Rain?
air after it rains.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is.
Mhm.
It's okay to let others help. Hire Katie Ann. Yeah.
So I'm saying, I've already started a Canva document that I'm going to start compiling content for you.
Thank you. Just take a day maybe to make a bunch of things and then piecemeal them out. Yeah. So I'm going on a writing retreat next week to Lake Tahoe, and I've decided that I'm gonna split it up because it's meant to be like, it's a writing retreat, but it's also a productivity retreat. And I think I'm gonna have it where it's like, this is my main project that I'm gonna focus on while I'm on this retreat, but 1 hour of every single day has to be focused on content creation, but it like not video content, but like Instagram post content, just because I think that's the thing that I need to have like in my back burner. So that way I can just have a consistent upload schedule, because I'm so bad at being consistent.
Mood.
Yeah. Maybe having Katie do the posting, but you doing the content creation will help as a deadline accountability situation, or vice versa. Yeah. I don't know. We'll figure it out. It's also, we're just also having a slight dip in our mental health. So that's also affecting it. But you just got to power through it. And, you just got to keep on keeping on. So
I wonder if one of your things or like problems is like, do you know what kind of stuff you would like to have as your marketing on like Instagram and stuff? Because I'm going to sneeze.
Bless you.
bless you, my
Thank
dear.
you. Thank you. I follow a lot of writers on Instagram, and I will save their posts and stuff, and will take inspiration from them to create stuff. And that the act of saving the things and then going back and like looking through makes me excited to work on content creation.
Yeah.
And that could possibly help you with more of that, because that's what I've kind of noticed with YouTube is like I don't have writing YouTubers that I watch consistently enough, that I'm like, that's probably why I feel so stuck with YouTube, is because I'm not constantly refreshing my well. Whereas with Instagram, I'm like, keeping tabs on what other people are doing to market, and maybe that possibly could be helpful, because that's one of like the things of like content creation is so nebulous, that being like, oh, I'm going to create content. Okay, but like, what does that actually mean? Like, what, break it down. Yeah. Like, what kind of posts are you going to be making? What is your gonna like grid gonna look like? Like, is there going to be a formula that every Monday you post this specific kind of content, every Wednesday you post this kind of content, every Friday you post this kind of content? Like, I think having that could be helpful in your search to market your book.
Yeah. I think it's also just an idea of like, I don't even know what I was going to say. Like, there's just so many things that like I feel like it's just a level of uncertainty of time management, and also the reward for the amount of time. It's like a reward for putting in the effort of making all the content versus what you get back out of it. And also it's that idea of like switching my content from what it has been, which is just me writing and like random shit posting and stuff like that, to suddenly switching over to marketing. And like, I do think that in a way takes a bit of the joy out of it. Not that I ever posted to Instagram before, but I don't know if I can even have a thesis on it right now. It's just like my brain is like totally disconnected from the idea of content creation. So but that's what that I will say, that's
chosen to finding it, like to finding content you like looking at, so you can make that content for yourself. Like just finding inspiration, not even making it, just finding that inspiration so you can come back to it if you're like, once you get out of the woods, once you finish your deadline, once you like are thinking about like, oh, I'd like to make some content now.
Yes, but it's like the other thing though is it's also in terms of like time management, as I said, content creation is always the thing that gets cut when I'm too busy. But also when I'm having a dip in my mental health, content creation is also the thing that like, it's not just that it gets cut as a sacrifice so I can work on other things. It's the thing I'm least interested in doing. And so I think that that is kind of the feedback loop that's happening right now is I'm like, I don't want to work on content creation because I'm not feeling well. But then I feel bad that I'm not working on content creation because I should be working on content creation. So then I feel even worse. And then it just like, it like spirals out. Anyway, I should get the, it's got really depressing. I should get the up because it is time to sprint. Let's switch over. We're going to switch over to the cozy fall timer just to, oops. Okay. Happy sprinting.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well done, everybody. We've made it through again. And 45 plus 45 plus 45. 135 minutes of sprinting.
You are in a can of Pringles.
Yeah, you were underwater. You were in the submarine that exploded at the bottom of the ocean.
Not the one that exploded. Don't say that to her.
I don't think she heard me. She left, so.
Hello?
Okay,
There
that's
she
better.
is. That's better.
I have no idea what the issue was. Anyway, last sprint has finished. We've done 135 minutes of sprinting today with only 15, 45 minutes of break. Like,
Well, we did a 45, 40, 45.
Mm-hmm.
wait, we did
And
15.
then we went over 5 minutes.
Yeah.
In the sprint.
Oh.
So you got 45 minutes.
Okay, so 130. Anyway, the point I'm trying to make is that we have done more sprinting than chatting today, which is like, what is this? Who are we?
Who are we?
2 weeks in a row? Come on.
Crazy.
I wasn't there last week, so I don't know how last week went. 1261 for this sprint and 6425 total. Fabulous. Yeah.
Amazing.
Can I have whatever you're having? Love that.
Hold on.
Yes.
Nice.
That's for you, Kiko.
Mars worked on chapter 2. Lisa says, I still haven't done anything except update my Bujo. Whatever, it's your birthday. You don't need to do anything you don't want to do.
Exactly.
692 words that time, feeling so productive.
Yay.
Excuse me. Cage, I did get half of the floor done. Now my hands are hurting and I'm done for the day. Thanks to you. I was actually productive. I'm sorry that your hands are hurting. Are they hurting from like chemicals or just from the action? Like, do you need a massage or do you need to like wash your hands? Take care of yourself.
Oh, hell yeah.
As you do this DIY. All right. That is the end. Do we have any? Oh, well, first of all, Devisha, how'd you do?
I worked on my little like character goal motivation conflict thing, and I watched Anna's video that I'm about to finish my comment on.
Ooh, I didn't know she posted a video.
Oh, it's from 12 days ago. I'm just late to
the finishing the draft one. Okay.
I too. I'm a bad friend. I too have that in my watch later.
Katie Ann.
I did good. I did about 400 words of word dump for the prequel that I should not be thinking about, but now I have all the thoughts out. So I'm going back to drafting my roads. Yeah. Yes. I just wanted to word dump, vomit all of the thoughts about it. Okay.
Oh, bro, love it.
Yeah, that's great. I have 64 pages to go. So and it's so funny because I feel like I really made the right decision reading this backwards, because I do think, because in all my other reads, I've started at the beginning and gone chronologically, that by the time I've gotten to the end, I'm just so into the story that like things were slipping past me, because the way I had from page 135 forward, I have like 2.5 pages of corrections made for my publisher, and I have not had a single correction since page 135, and I'm on page 64. So like, and granted, it's very possible that it's just that there are things once again slipping past me, but I also think it's just that the first 2 acts are way more polished than the last act was, just because of how much time I spent on the first 2 acts. So, all right. Thank you, everybody.
Theoretically need a sprint and a half to get it done.
We'll see. I mean, why do you say that?
Because you did like 40 pages in 45 minutes. So 45 minutes, 40 more pages, half from a sprint, 20 more pages, aka about 0.
Yeah.
So roughly a sprint and a half.
That's fair. Yeah, no. The goal is to get it done today, but I'm gonna stop for now because I've got errands I want to run, and I kind of want to come back for the last 60 so pages with a refreshed brain. So we're pausing for now. We are leaving for now. Everybody, have a great life.
A great day, month,
Yeah.
week,
You're
year.
never gonna see us again. Have a great life.
Who is
Bye. Peace out.
who's hosting next week? Is it Steve next week?
Yes.
All right, so
Do
get
that.
ready for tarot.
We already did tarot, but yeah,
Tarot.
okay.
Get ready for whatever then. I don't know. Leave me alone. Bye.
Clearly, you don't rewatch the streams.
I
Rude.
don't. I was busy.